That's his first foul of the game. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball.
Right.
Offensive board. Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:31 left in the second period. The three from Thompson. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Mikal Bridges. It's his first trip to the line.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Back to Towns. Inside. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 7.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Look at you, leave me open.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Anunoby can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Irving for 3. Towns with a rebound. Here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. With 1 on the clock. Brunson with the finish inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That's the end of the first half with a score.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Robinson. Misses the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. Doesn't go that time. The Mavericks lead by 8. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Right side, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
Gafford with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. offense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Nick foul.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Substitution for
And Dallas with possession. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Prosper. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Prosper's gotten his first points in this one.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Tries it from 19. And it's powered home by Towns.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
assistant.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Terrific timing by Towns. He's right there to collect the ball and slam it down.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Lively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line
Dallas
for 2.
shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't hit the second. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Irving. After the basket by New York. Pass to Lively. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Lively's got 8 points here in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment
The
is.
assist, Mitchell Robinson.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
On target from range. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Irving. Exum outside. Back to Irving. The 3 ball. And the Mavericks, another 3.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Here's Dadier. Back to McBride. Achua up top. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
I'm from Chicago.
It's Shamet on the wing.
I'm from Chicago.
Here's the 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Mavericks ahead, leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The Mavericks lead by 9. Fires the 3. Oh, and Towns with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis. P.J. Washington.
Washington, right side. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Gafford. And he banks in the layup. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Checked by Davis. Here's Achua. Just 3 to shoot. Looking to win the run. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Gafford. Off with the layup. Knicks trail by 14. Stolen by Gafford.
New York foul.
There's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Thompson for 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Davis from long range. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. A 12-point game. Over to the wing. Pass to Bridges. Brunson, a good look. Another one falls for New York.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket in this one.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Bridges outside. Inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
More of a combo guard than pure point. Dinwiddie does have tremendous court vision.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Dallas leading by 12. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
3.
Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie left side. There's the triple. Thompson, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Shoots over Bridges. The offensive rebound. The open shot by Thompson. Yep, right through the net.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Got me again, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. And the Mavericks lead by 9. And Obi for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Okay. Think.
And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
New York ball.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the
18, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 2, 0. 16, 14, 14. Trash, 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 trash.